Good morning, everyone. I'm Lawrence, and I'm gonna be playing Emily for this activity.
Mm, Hi everyone. So I'm Ernest de Santos and I'm gonna play as Felicity.
Okay, so if Felicity, thank you so much for accepting this negotiation, and I'm happy that you agreed to negotiate, even though we had conflict and had a hard time understanding each other. So I think this is the perfect time for us to understand uh, each other's interest and also to come up with an agreement that will benefit both.
Alright, thank you so much for inviting me in this kind of negotiation. Actually, I'm looking forward to you that you will give us an introduction or even an employee meeting about your taking part of a new position in this organization. Because actually, I'm doing this job as a nurse for 25 years in this organization already. So, is it new to us that you will give that kind of rules and changes without even talking to us in the meeting? Because we are at least four people here in the organization, and I hope you can understand that.
Thank you for that, Felicity. I actually understand where you're coming from because I'm a new employee here and I should have asked for everyone's opinion first before deciding to change any of the rules and policy within this company. And I also should have been able to give a brief like introduction if ever that I'm gonna add a workload for each employees, which I did to Becky, and I wasn't able to really ask her about her opinion regarding the additional workload. But then I just move forward thinking that she will be okay because I think that she will be challenged for this new task that I've given her. But as you mentioned, every time that policy change will happen, I should have consulted everyone within the organization. And you're actually right. That was my responsibility since I'm going to be the new leader of this organization. And my only concern is for us to negotiate properly without filing like a lawsuit or going to court to protect our position. And this type of resolution, this negotiation, we will be able to tailor fit our solutions for each party's benefit without spending that much money going to court. Especially this organization is a non-profit organization helping families. So as a leader of this company, I don't want to spend the money that the government is providing us as well as the donations for a lawsuit that involves employees of this company. So as much as possible, I want to resolve this um, with a good communication and creative solution.
I know. So, it seems like you want to change a lot of things in this company, and you're just new, Emily. You're just new, and I've worked here for 25 years. And when the company organization was starting, I'm the only one here, and I don't take any leaves. And right now, I think I already paid my dues. So for my vacation leave, I earned that. I earned that 10 weeks paid leave annual. So if you have anything with it, so don't mind to change it because uh, I'm entitled with that vacation because of all of my work all through years for that 25 years. So actually, I went to you last time regarding the task that you given to me, and I don't wanna do it, and I don't wanna lose even my vacation time.
I understand where you're coming from, and it sounds to me like you're frustrated with my decision to revise the policy. But what I'm thinking here is we just want to follow the rules of the state where we are in to abide with their regulations for equality in this company. And this will not be only applied to you. I know you're a senior employee, but for everyone and for two other employees, for Becky as well as an administrator. So I want you to not take it against you because this policy change is not gonna be it's not made to attack you personally or make you feel that you're not valued by this company.
But still, you're you're acting like I'm not the one who got the 25 years in this company, in this organization. I worked my ass to get here and what we have now in this organization. You know what I mean?
I understand. And also, aside from the vacation policy, in my observation, I saw that this company works like each employees works on their own and they don't have a teamwork or collaboration, which I want to introduce as well. Before applying the changes in the policy, I want to have meetings, as we talked about a few minutes ago, and so we can raise concerns. Each employees can let everyone know how they feel, and also organize meeting before altering the workload, and also for this vacation policy. We will have a meeting, the all the employees of this company, so I can explain the benefits of the changes as well as the negative effects and what we can do um, to give you more aside from the 2 to 3 weeks. What can we do to give you more vacation pay, which is outside the employees, the rules of the employment here in Ontario? I mean, I think we can arrange that if everyone will agree, or if we maybe we can add new employees to cover you if during your vacation, and we can also add like leave without pay if you think that you really need a vacation, but this company will not pay you during those times, which can be beneficial for both, since 2 to 3 weeks is the only requirement of every company here in Ontario to provide for full-time employees. Unlike with what you have now, which is 10 weeks. And I understand that you've been here for 25 years. That's a long time. And you've dedicated yourself working here and you built this company. But I think collaborating regarding this issue, we can reach a win-win situation.
So, I'm just wanted to clarify that you just told us that we don't have any teamwork in the organization.
I'm
Is it
sorry?
true? We don't have any teamwork in this organization?
That is just my observation in my first
Yeah,
few.
you observe that, but still, it's been 25 years where I'm here right now, and the
Mhm,
organization is still open and still working.
mhm,
So don't tell us that we don't have any teamwork, yet we are not working with each other or we have unity, but still the organization is still working. So that's the goal. We can provide everything with the patients and the clients that we have.
mhm.
And also regarding the vacation that you're telling me, I'm still not gonna agree with that. Don't tell me a win-win situation. I'm not gonna take it.
Okay, I understand your frustration.
I'm not
But what I,
frustrated. I'm angry.
oh, I understand. What you seem to say is you're angry about the decision to revise the policy of the vacation. But based on the Employment Standards Act, which is by the state of Ontario, the entitlement is 2 to 3 weeks of vacation time. It is determined by employees' period of employment upon completion of each year. And as I can see, you've been here for 25 years, so you're more than the 5 year vacation entitlement year. So that means that you're gonna get the maximum, which is 3 weeks of paid vacation leave as a full time worker here in Ontario. And if the yeah, I think that's the best that we can give you since you've been with the company for a long period of time. Unlike those with the new employees, they will only get 2 weeks since they haven't reached the 5 year vacation entitlement year.
Don't tell me that I deserve that 3 weeks. I don't deserve that. I'm still gonna go with my 10 weeks vacation paid leave because I deserve that. I work since this organization started, and I'm the senior here, and you're just new. You don't know anything. Don't give me that ticket with standard act, because it's been 25 years. Did we follow that? No. So don't slap it on our faces.
Okay. I understand that you think you deserve more. I think you're saying is you deserve the 10-week vacation, but those are not responsibility of the company based on the law of Ontario.
Don't slap me the law. I know the law. And I'm here for 25 years now. So you're just like, how many weeks have you been here with this
It's
organization?
almost a month.
See, a month. And what did you do? You're
Uh,
just making changes without collaborating with any of the employees. You're just changing everything. You're just giving us responsibilities that we are not or we don't want to, even though it's not with our job responsibilities description.
I understand that you're angry because of these changes, but since the previous director of this company left, so they hired me from outside. That is why I think the company is expecting me to perform well and fix what needs to be fixed in this company. So I'm just doing my job here.
I know, but I'm more qualified than you in that position because I'm working here for 25 years, so I know the things around here. And you know nothing. Where did you
Mhm.
came? Which background do you have?
I have a master's way back in 2009.
And then you're working in a private company
Yes, I work in a private company.
as what?
Mga ba trabaho niya? So I graduated from the Ivy School of Business at University of Western Toronto with an MBA in 2008. That's why I think I'm qualified. to this job, and Ontario government will not hire me if they think that I cannot do my responsibility here. And I spent last 2 years working in Toronto as well in the private sector. So I think my experience for the past 2 years, as well as my education, qualified me for this role. That's why I'm trying to fix those things and within this agency or organization that can be beneficial for everyone, not only for an employee.
You're just graduated an MBA and you think you can handle this kind of organization. I know you've been hired by Ontario government, but still, with my experience I have, I'm still the one who's qualified in that position.
Mhm,
But the thing that you have sanctioned me last time for 3 days no paid,
mhm.
I will not take back the filed suit that it is against with the company, the human right application. I will not take it out or I will not going back or take it again. I will
So,
pursue it.
okay, so what I'm hearing is you're frustrated because you were not hired as the executive director of this company, but they hired someone from outside this organization. Is that correct?
I'm not frustrated.
You're angry.
I'm just telling you that I'm qualified or I'm more qualified than you.
Okay, I understand that. But that's why we get together in this negotiation. The first step for us to come up with a solution is we need to separate the people or the person from the problem itself. So
You're the
our main
problem.
our main goal here is to negotiate about the vacation policy, and not about this is not about your frustration regarding the executive position that was given to me by the Ontario government. So we need to focus more on interest than focusing on your frustration with me because of the job job position that was offered to me.
I know. So, what do you want us to do? But still, I'm not gonna agree with you with the 3 weeks vacation. No, 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 no. It won't happen. Actually, I'm building a union against the company.
Mm.
I will get all the employees and also the file suit that I filed. I will pursue it because of you. All of these are because of you.
Yeah, as I mentioned, we should separate the person from the problem itself and for us to resolve. And we have come together here in the effort to cooperate and find a mutually agreeable solution, not to be personal and uh, not talk about the issue itself. So we need to focus on resolving the concern and not our emotions, which is I know inevitable with this kind of in this kind of negotiation, but we have to try our best to separate the person from the problem, or else we will not reach an agreement. And also we are negotiating to achieve a result. We're not negotiating to let the other party know how you feel or your emotion regarding the job that was offered to me. So I want to introduce teamwork here. We're not opponents here. We're not competing. So let's try to be more creative and think like partners. So if ever that the company will be sued or you will file a lawsuit, this gonna be public. So it will not only affect me and the company, but you as well. Because what do you think will happen? after the litigation or the trial, of course, the company will not hire you anymore because they're spending money that is donation and from the government to counter your lawsuit that you filed. So I think it will be beneficial to just keep it in the negotiation and avoid going to litigation or the trial, which can protect your name and the company's name as well.
So to make the what you said, to have a clarification, you said that I will not be hired by the company if I file this lawsuit, and they will not continue operating. That's what you said?
I think that is what will happen if you will file a lawsuit because if we will keep on going to trial, me as the director and you as a nurse, who will operate the company's daily task. I mean, it will not continue, and we will not be able to help more families. Which I know we both don't like that one because we want to help people. That's why we're here. We're a non-profit agency to help those people or family in need. That's why this was built in the first place. That's why I don't want any conflict arising, and we need to control it in this negotiation and develop a solution that is beneficial without resulting to trial as much as possible to protect the name of this agency. And what do you think will happen if this will continue to trial? Do you think the Ontario government will still fund this agency? Or I think they might stop since employees are out of control and they might think that we're not capable, both of us, because we cannot resolve this issue on our own.
I know. I know. When you arrive here, you started the conflict. When you arrive here, the problem arise. When you arrive here, there's a lot of problems.
Mhm.
It's all up to you. The problem is you. You created the problem. I know we want or you want us to collaborate or agree with some things with you, but still, when the organization started, I'm here. 25 years. I know all the things that we've been through. And you're just telling me you're just here for a month and then you're changing everything. Uh, Regarding my leave, I deserve my 10 weeks leave. So don't get it from me. I deserve it for my 25 years working in this company.
I
I'm
understand.
concerned with the company, but still you don't want to give what we want. I'm the senior employee here and we have junior employees here. If they earn their dues, so be it. Give them what they want because they're working their life with this organization, helping the clients and all the patients that we have.
Okay. I understand that you've been here for almost like quarter of your life. Been here for 25 years, maybe more than that. I've been here for just to clarify that I've been here for 3 months. I know that's not a long time compared to 25 years, but since I'm new here, so I'm the one seeing the problem and the issues that needs a solution as well. Not only this vacation policy, but also the teamwork and the collaboration, which is lacking in that group. So what that's why I'm proposing that if we will be able to resolve this negotiation, we will have a weekly meeting to raise our concerns and also be creative and solve them as well at the same day every week. And with that policy of the weekly meeting, we can be more collaborate and act as a team because we can say everything we want during those meetings without the worry of being judged, and also produce a solution also that can that gives like recognition for employees of their performance. Since we can only give 2 to 3 weeks, what if we give appreciation gifts or like certificate, or maybe, as I said, leave without pay to those employees who are doing their best and performing really well in their duties and responsibilities. So, um, what I'm thinking here is if you will agree with the 3 weeks, is the maximum that we can give you, that will help the company as well. Because if you will stay here, since you've been here since almost the beginning of this company, we will be more successful together. Using my knowledge from school and my previous experience, I think both of us can collaborate and resolve all the issues that we will face in the future, all the problem that will arise.
First of all, you've been 3 months here, and the first thing you should do was collaborate with all the employees. Like, make a group meeting or office meeting and then discuss it all. Not
Mhm.
just like you're giving a lot of responsibilities. You know, Becky,
Mhm.
she's a shy person.
Yeah.
And I talked to her, and she can't move on with all the responsibilities or new responsibilities you gave to her.
Mhm.
She's scared. You know that? No, you
Uh,
don't, because you're not talking to other employees. Like, you're not uh talking to us personally and what we've been through, and like you're trying your best to be you with this new position with you, but still I know you can't make it. And the 3 weeks vacation that you'll give to me, it's a big no no. Do you think I can eat the certificate that you will give to me? Do you think if I use that certificate I will have my 2 weeks extra vacation, or with that 7 weeks still vacation? I worked for the company for 25 years. I didn't take any vacation. I'm just taking the vacation this past few years. So I think I deserve it. I deserve everything what I earned, or everything I have right now.
um, I understand what you're saying, because you haven't had this uh, opportunity to have a vacation leave way before when you guys are just starting. So you're trying to redeem what you can from this company because you think that you deserve it, correct?
I deserve it.
Understand. But I think we're just focusing on our position. What if we see things differently and focus on the interest? So your interest is to have the 10 weeks vacation leave, and my interest as the executive director is to propose a new policy that will be fair for everyone and abiding by the Ontario laws and regulations. So other than that, do you have any concerns? Because I already addressed that it is under my negligence that I wasn't able to inform everyone regarding the changes for the workload as well as the vacation policy. So those two are your main concerns, correct? Or is there anything you want to add?
That's my main two concern. And still, you're giving me an action like you're discriminating me about my age in this company. So that's why
Um,
I filed a lawsuit.
Actually, I did not intend to do that or to make you feel that way. I filed a 3 days unpaid sanction because you are trying to challenge my authority. That's what I felt during those time. I mean that time. That's why I did that. But right now, since we're negotiating, and I think we should not let our emotions cloud our judgment. Like what happened with me at that time, because I was surprised as well that you're challenging my authority to decide for the company, because I know you've been here a long time and you're the most senior employee here and I'm just new. But since the government appointed me or hired me to be here, I think I will always have the last decision towards everything that is under this company. But I will consider everybody's opinion as well. I will try to be more collaborative in all the decisions by thinking what what will this benefit for this employee, for everyone? Is this gonna be harmful? Is this gonna have negative effects? So by considering all those things, I think I can be an effective leader for this agency or company.
Yeah, I think so. Because we're doing this for 25 years now. And what happened? We are all good. We're dealing with the problems easily and we can solve it immediately. Even though you're telling us that we have no teamwork at all. So you're telling me to avoid or stop mixing the interest and the problem and dividing the problem from the people, right?
What I meant is, you mean in the organization, right?
Yeah, I mean that. So this is what I propose. I'm working for 25 years, giving my 10 weeks leave, and use your new rules in junior and with you. Exclude me with all your rules because I'm not gonna take it. I will stand on the ground with which what I have,
Mhm.
and depends on you. I don't care whatever your rules you make, whatever new policy you make. Don't give us a new responsibilities that it is not in our job description for 25 years now.
I understand that both are. I mean, what I'm saying is, I mean, what you are saying is that you're keeping your position regarding this concern and also your interest. But what about considering my interest of regulating the company so everyone will be fair and equally treated as well? But also,
It
we
is
need to
still
be. I'm sorry to interrupt. I'm trying to create the teamwork as I mentioned earlier, and I hope that all the employees will cooperate in every concern, because I want to make this workplace employee. I mean, impose freedom for the employees so they can think creatively. So right now, you're saying that you will stick with your 10 weeks vacation leave,
yes.
and you're not agreeing with abiding the Ontario rules and regulations. So Felicity, this is made the draft that I made for this new vacation policy includes 2 weeks for the junior employees, for those who are have been here for a few years only. But for you, I will make an exception, and I will go for the extra mile of giving you 7 weeks leave without pay and 3 weeks of paid vacation. Where during the 7 weeks of unpaid vacation for you, we can hire a nurse that can cover for your shift on those days that you're gonna be on leave. Because I just the reason I'm doing this is I want to increase efficiency and consistency within the organization. So I want everyone to be I want to be fair for everyone and be consistent with what we're doing within the company, the policies, the rules, regulations, so we can be more efficient. And if I'm gonna ask you, Felicity, if you were in my position, if you were the executive director, would you change anything regarding the policy of vacation, or would you keep it that way?
Actually, while you're asking me that question, I'm thinking out of it. I'm gonna stick with it because it's been 25 years now that I'm working with the company. And from the recent years, I'm doing the 10 weeks vacation and there's no problem with it. So, how do you think this will end? Still, I'm not gonna agree with you. And are you serious? You're making more and more angry. Because 7 weeks no pay and 3 weeks with pay? How can I feed my family? You want me to feed you to them? And
Mhm.
and I know you're right by saying don't cloud our judgment by emotions, but you're doing it. You're making me angry, more angry than the
Mhm.
first time.
I want to apologize for making you feel that way, but high emotions during negotiation often result in both parties not ending up with a deal or an agreement. So, what I would suggest is let's try to be more calm and think about it uh, for a few minutes before actually deciding that you're not accepting my offer or my draft of the policy that I made. Because if you will think about it, in the next few years, you're not gonna be here anymore, and the new employees need something that is consistent. So they need the policy that that will satisfy them as well as serve them fairly without bias to other employees, which I think can produce a nice workplace environment for everyone, and so that we can be more productive in the organization of helping and supporting children with disabilities, parenting, and healthy living for everyone, and supporting those in need. Also, one more thing that my concern, if we will bring this to litigation or a trial, of course, the Ontario government will hire an attorney, and also the donations to this agency or fundraising campaign will all the budget will be going to a trial or the attorney, which is not the mission of this agency, because we are here to help, and if in this negotiation we need to fix it as much as possible without resorting to a legal trial. So I'm sticking with my proposal of still giving you 3 weeks of the paid vacation and 7 weeks of unpaid leave.
Okay. But I'm still not gonna agree with that. Because even though you're telling me that this organization, if the trial will pursue or pursued, all of the charity or donations will be stopped. So don't do your proposal because you're the one who's making the problem here. You're doing proposal that it is not good for the employee or not good for me as I'm working with 25 years in this company and I'm doing that 10 weeks vacation for how many years now? And then you're gonna change it? I earned that one. And you don't earn any. If you want my respect, earned it. Not this way.
Okay, I understand, but as you mentioned earlier, you believe that you're more qualified than me. So, in this kind of situation, if there are irregularities within the agency, what do you think will you do to resolve? In your perspective, as being here for 25 years as a nurse, what do you think will be beneficial for all the employees, for you, for everyone, while abiding with the law of Ontario?
Yeah, you're telling me that, but still it's been 25 years. Nothing happened. What irregularities? Nothing happened. Because still we can resolve everything. We can resolve the problems for that 25 years. And then you're just gonna change it with abide the law. Abide the law. What? We're here now. Look
Mhm.
what we've been through. What's the organization level now? We're helping a lot of families. We help a lot of families in past few years. And still they're coming back in this company without any hesitation.
Um, yeah, I understand. But if you will take a look at it in a different way, continuing this to trial, what will happen to those families that you're talking about? Like, do you think we will still be able to help them out with both of us going to trial? Me as the director and you as a nurse. You think that Becky will function alone? I think it is more ideal for us to agree in a solution. So what I think is propose an alternative solution for yourself. Because for me, I already discussed that I can hire a nurse during those 7 weeks of unpaid leave, and your 3 weeks leave will be paid.
Are you
So
threatening me?
now, what I'm suggesting is try to propose an alternative, and let's see if we can make it through.
Emily, this will not go to a litigation or a trial if you will not pursue your proposal.
Mhm.
If you will do what we are doing from the past years and don't change anything regarding the vacation time, there will be no problem.
Mhm.
Because when you start the proposal, it became the problem itself. Because if you will talk to the other employees, they know what we're doing right now. We're doing it for the past few years with them. With the
Mhm.
25 years of existence of this organization, they are here.
Mhm.
And you're just new here. 3 months versus 25 years, you need to eat a lot of rice for you to be able to be with us, with what we are now. And you're just changing everything.
Okay, so you are saying that even though there are some irregularities in the company, as an executive leader yourself, you will not change it, correct?
I didn't say anything about the irregularities that I'm not changing it. Because Still now, we can resolve all of the problems inside the organization without changing anything. And you just came and you're just changing it, and there's a problem. You
Mhm.
created the problem. I know that you're telling me to divide the people from the problem. Don't mix it together.
Mhm.
But still, you're the one who's doing it. You're creating the problem. And all the
Mhm.
employees are okay with the past few years and from the recent years.
Mhm. Okay, so in my understanding, because you know what, I took an alternative dispute resolution class for with Mr. Roger.
Me too.
And what I learned is only 20% of the time should be spent talking about the problem and the person, and 80% of the time should be spent on brainstorming a solution. So, what I'm requesting from you is if you can suggest a solution that you think is beneficial for both. So we can maybe work it out and alter it, or maybe hopefully come out with a better solution than what I have proposed earlier. So do you think you have anything in mind aside from the 10 weeks being retained for your vacation policy?
I know that you've been with Mr. Roger Bachelor. Actually, I've been with him with my 25 years. That's why we can resolve the problems inside the organization without changing anything. It's all about your mindset. You're changing it, and mindset means flexible, right? You should be flexible with us because you're new. Don't change anything. I know that we need or you need the opinions of other people and
Mhm.
just be an open minded that you're telling me that 20% will be describing or seeing the problem itself, and the 80% of the time will be resolving the issue. So think the opinions and the other things that we have in mind, and then just come up with the best solution.
I think what I mentioned earlier is the best possible solution, where the junior employees will get 2 weeks and you as a senior employee will get 3 weeks plus 7 weeks of leave without pay. I think that is reasonable because first of all, the state of Ontario requires us for only 2 to 3 weeks. Um, that is the minimum. I mean, the maximum that we can give.
Yeah. Don't tell me it is the best option yet because you didn't talk to all of us. You're just negotiating with me right now,
Mhm.
right? So we need to come up with the best negotiation, but still I need my 10 weeks vacation. And don't tell me and you're giving me a 7-week unpaid leave. What? You will give me a complimentary leave without anything?
Yeah, I'm just trying to decide based on the Employment Standards Act of Ontario, which is the law, which is for us, we have to abide because we are in Ontario and we have to do our best to follow it or
But
else. Mhm.
the law is already there for 25 years. And we are not, let's say we're following it with the different kind of rules inside of it, but still with my 10 weeks leave it will affect me, my family, and everything because I'm taking it for recent years now, and there's nothing happened, there's no problem created.
Okay, so what I am trying to impose here is stop ignoring the problem. If you think there are some irregularities or there's unfair practice for everyone, I think it should be stopped because as an executive director, I need to say or do something to regulate all the policies and actually regulate my employees as well. So I'm trying to negotiate with you and trying to be more creative. That's why I came up with that proposal and avoid the competition. Because what I see here is you're trying to, I mean, you're being affected by your emotion of um, you being not happy with the company's decision of hiring someone from the outside, where you think that you are more capable and you are more qualified than me, which is what you believe. That is why maybe it is clouding your judgment on this matter. I want you to focus on my interest. You know that my interest for this company is good. I know that your interest is for your own benefit because you've been doing it for so long. So let's try to bargain here, um, considering each other's interest and not just the position. And we want to be more of like a team here. So you need to treat me, I will treat you as well as a partner, not an opponent, um, to come up with a few more solutions other than what I have proposed.
Actually, I'm glad that you're here because I'm not the one who's making everything. I'm the nurse here. I'm the one who's catering the clients, and you're where are you? Where are all of you? You're just assisting me. So I need
Mhm.
my 10 weeks leave. I'm the one who's doing everything and you're just saying everything and you're just not doing nothing. Yeah, you're proposing everything like proposal for new job responsibilities and for the vacation leave. Why not focusing on other things? You're just focusing on vacation leave
Mhm.
and it's on me. I think you're having something because I'm having the 10 weeks leave. Don't attack me personally because I'm the only one who's having the 10 weeks leave.
Um,
I'm not clouded by my emotions.
mhm.
Actually, I'm thinking right now because as I attended the ADR that we need to be calm even
Mhm.
though your opponent is attacking you below the belt. You still need to be calm and don't be clouded by your judgment with your emotions. So, I think we cannot resolve this. We can go with the mediation.
Actually,
Mediation process will be the best fit for this kind of negotiation.
I think, yeah, as we've studied in ADR, I think mediation will be a more reasonable approach for this issue because I think we will need a third party mediator to help us come up with a few more solutions, because right now we only proposed for one solution to the problem. And also mediation um, can reach an agreement where if we both think that it's mutually agreeable, we can sign, and
Yeah, right.
after that it's gonna be followed, should be followed. But other do you think we can still resolve in this negotiation if I can, I mean, if I'll be able to propose another solution? If you have, I mean, will you let me propose one more solution? And if you think that it is beneficial for you, then we can go ahead with that.
So you're telling me that I need to give you more time to make a new proposal for the solution of this negotiation, correct?
No, what I'm thinking about.
Uh, so I have here my three proposals actually.
Mhm.
So if ever, the first one, you can give me an 8 weeks paid leave and 2 weeks unpaid leave. It is so reasonable. I'm working here for 25 years now.
Mhm.
Though the second one, leave me alone with the new rules and give it to the junior and the new employees like you.
Mhm.
And third option, I'll be retiring in a few years, so don't take back my 10 weeks leave. That's my three proposals for you.
I understand. Thank you so much. So you are saying that your first option is for 8 weeks of paid vacation leave and 2 weeks of unpaid,
Yes,
correct?
correct.
The second one is excluding you from this new policy that I'm gonna make.
Yes.
And the third one, you said that you're retiring in a few years now, so we should let you keep the 10 weeks vacation paid.
Correct.
So, just a quick recap. What I'm proposing earlier is live without pay for 7 weeks and 3 weeks of paid vacation based on the Ontario Standard Employment Act. What I'm trying to propose, as my second option, is keeping those numbers same, but it will take effect next year. So currently we're on the middle of the year. So for this year, you don't have to worry of your 10-week leave being deducted. So everything, all the leave that you will take this year, it will still be 10 weeks and will still be paid. So it's gonna be effective next year, 2023. That is my second proposal. And my third, let me ask you something. What is your purpose, or I mean, um, your goal that you want to keep the 10-week vacation? Is it because the job is very tiring? You need to rest your body, or is it more of like the money as well?
Both. I'm working too much
Mm-hmm.
and I need the money as well for my vacation. It will help me and my family also. That's why I'm taking the 10 weeks leave because it's been a lot of years that I'm not with them. So I'm just keeping up on telling this one because I want the 10 weeks leave so I can still have bonding with my children and my husband because it's been a lot of years that I haven't do that kind of bonding with them because of this organization.
I understand. So my third proposal is, as I mentioned, we will start the new policy next year. So this year you're totally protected and it will not be changed. For 2024, you will have one more week of paid leave. So it's going to be 4 weeks paid on the second year of the application of this new vacation policy. And it's going to be 6 weeks of unpaid vacation leave. So out of all those options, what do you think is the most beneficial for you?
So I just want to clarify all the options that you gave to me.
Mhm.
First, it will be leave without pay of 7 weeks and 3 weeks paid, correct?
Yep.
Alright, for the second one, don't worry about my leave for this year because I'm protected.
Mhm.
And the policy and the rules that you're making right now, it will be effective next year.
The following year, yeah.
Yeah, the following year, okay? So the third option that you're telling me is that on 2024, you'll give me one more week of leave, like 4 weeks paid and 6 weeks unpaid.
Correct. You got everything correct.
So I have these three options, but still looking at them, I'm not gonna agree with this. Either of these options, you're making
Mhm.
it worse. So just take a look with my option. It will be good.
Um, I understand, and I was happy that we were able to produce lots of options, although we didn't agree for both. I hope we can still settle this, like what you have suggested in a mediation process. So I will take note of all the options that you suggested in your proposals and discuss it in the mediation process as well. Also, my options, and maybe if we can improve, um, let's do it before the mediation so it will be easier to conclude resolution. It's for the benefit of both and also for the company, because we don't want to the company to
Suffer.
suffer, yeah, to lose a good employee like you, like the best nurse in town.
I know. I'm working for 25 years. And you just came and then changing everything. All right. So I'm just gonna take all of your proposal in my notes and also my proposal. So if ever we can use it in the mediation that we can schedule. All right.
Mhm.
So if ever I can improve my proposals, we'll see each other in the mediation.
Okay, thank you so much for having this negotiation with me. I hope in the next alternative dispute resolution, the mediation, we can resolve the concern and come up with a more creative way. Although we have been creative in this negotiation, I think it's not enough to satisfy our interest. And thank you so much, Felicity.
Thank you so much, Emily. Let's see each other in the mediation. See, I'm calm. I'm not clouded by my emotions. So I hope we can fix this and take a look with my proposal so I can agree on something because with my 25 years of existence in this organization, I hope it will be worth it because before my retiration or before I retire. So take a look at it also and see you next time.
All right, see you.